But we didn't want to hurt your feelings in front of the camera. Should we take 2 again?
Yeah, we're doing take 2. Oh my gosh.
One take of one? You're only doing one?
Yeah, I hope so.
Struggle.
Watch your mouth.
All right, here we go.
So basically, it's been a year since Eric and I had the idea. Well, maybe it's been a year and a half since we had an idea of even messing around on YouTube.
So where did Off Camber start? Like,
well,
let's kind of go back, right?
So the idea started after our first Moab trip together. We came back, we stopped in Richfield, we're sitting at Costa Vida, and we're like, you know what, we should do a YouTube video. And Royce is like, you know, I really like the idea of a trail series where people can go watch a video of a specific trail and kind of know what it's like before then. And I love that idea because before we went to Moab, I was searching YouTube all over the place for Moab trails, so I have an idea of what I'm getting into, what specific trails look like.
and all you would see was highlights and
Right,
know, pictures of the cool spots, the overlooks and things like that. You didn't know how to do the trail.
Right.
You didn't know what was required to get through it. And so that was the original idea is, hey, let's make a trail series of Sand Hollow first.
Right.
And then maybe get to Moab later on and some other places.
It's not like we're getting to Moab anytime soon.
Yeah. So we had that idea. We obviously sat on it for a while.
Politicians ruin everything.
Freaking Moab.
Beep one.
So yeah, we sat on that idea. We sat on that idea for like 6 months. Eric and I have been riding together for a while. And then we finally decided to just do it. We've been going out and getting a little bit of content here and there for Instagram, Facebook, going out a lot. Ryan moved to the area. We weren't sure about him.
So we did
Still not sure.
We did the first video, just me and you.
Yeah.
We did double Sammy.
He was
Well,
there.
I'll film.
Well, like the redo. So we had to go back and film some things. So we learned a lot on that first one.
Yeah.
First of how to video it and then how to edit. That took me like a week and a half.
Yeah, we did all the drone stuff and everything.
Yeah.
Like that stuff.
Yeah.
So Ryan was there. He wasn't a rock guy yet, so we couldn't quite bring him into Off Camber because he hated being Off Camber. He's like, hey, let's go ride West Rim for the 18,000th time.
Wait, you were still in your 64 car then, right?
Yeah. I only had the car for 2 months.
Yeah.
So September and October, and I was just all over the place out there. I kind of was like riding around in the dunes, you know, doing what first time car guys do.
Yeah.
Ride around in the dunes, follow the trails, kind of explore the area. Every time Royce would call me like, hey, I'm going out, you want to go? I'm like, nah, I'm not going to do that bullshit you do.
Same thing when he called me, I'm like, what are we doing? Sand dunes. Nah.
Yeah, I'm out.
I'm out.
So we were total polar opposites when we first started riding together, and he's like, you know what, you got that new car, let's run it through double Sammy.
I think we had to get him like through 3 or 4 rock trails before he's like, this is fun.
Yeah.
And then at that point,
it was a little bit, then I was hooked, that's all I wanted to do.
He was hooked, that's all he wanted to do. He has a beard, he was in the club.
I could fly a drone apparently.
Yeah, he flew a drone.
That's true.
So that was my ticket in.
Yeah, little did we know we were going to fire him from that and get an autonomous drone that doesn't work.
Right, so now we don't know why we haven't, but...
Well, secretly I sabotaged the Skydio so you guys keep me around.
Yeah, no kidding.
Job security.
Yeah, so that's how we started. I've known Eric for a few years. Ryan, when he moved here, I met him right away through a mutual friend. And so that's where it started with the trail series. And then from there, we've gone some new places. We've been up to St. Anthony this year.
Yeah.
We went to Moab for Rally on the Rocks, filmed a few videos there.
Yeah.
I think that's all we've...
Rip Rally on the Rocks. Rip. Sorry. It's done.
It's now side-by-side adventure rally on the Rocks at Sand Hollow in May.
Yep.
So come here in May, we'll be there.
Sand Hollow's better anyway. We don't have crummy politicians that ruin it.
It's true.
That's
And
true.
we'll let you drive on the road.
It's also true.
Yep.
But
So
don't
that's
be
where it
there.
started, but we want to go more places. So
We do.
that's where the channel's going. We want to branch out from Sand Hollow. There are a few more trails we have to do to complete the trail series, but we want to get out to Moab more often. We want to get out to Farmington. We talked about going to Coos Bay.
Kanab. I mean, even
Well, we
local
need to get out
places
to
that are
Kanab,
close.
And then Glamis, Dumont, more dune stuff as we go. But
Yeah, this baby. She's gonna do nice out there.
I think Jenny would rip with 32-inch pedals.
I think she'll do
Maybe
alright.
30s.
She'll be fun.
Should be alright.
Just fine.
Yeah, she'll be fine.
All right, so part 2. Where's Off Camber going? What does 2022 and beyond look like for Off Camber? That's a question we get. I mean, what's the ultimate goal? People think that we're trying to start a shop. That's absolutely not what we're trying to do.
Chris doesn't even work on his own stuff.
I was about to throw myself under the bus, asshole.
It's way more fun when I do it for
That's
you.
what Ryan's here for.
Yeah.
Do we need to pull out the new tool? Show him why? Again?
Yeah.
No, we'll throw that in the clip. Enter the clip right now with my new gift.
So I want you guys to think I'm gonna love you or something.
So Ryan shows up bearing Christmas gifts. Look at this.
Yeah.
Boom. Sit down. Open that up.
Go. I'll read it.
Don't read it?
Yeah, for sure read it.
Yeah, you gotta read it.
No, that part right there. Read the label.
Yeah, a gift for you for our special douche.
So
All right, show everybody.
show everybody what it is first.
Snacktive. Hack your snacks.
So what it is there's,
What is
there's a little story behind this, right? So Eric and I were sitting over here after you left
On the Christmas
barbecue
party.
day.
Yeah.
And
After the Christmas party.
and we're just like kind of thumbing through Instagram and looking at posts and kind of going, hey bitch, check this out, you know, kind of just digging around, right? And this was at like what, 12,
It was
12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning.
It was so late.
And this thing pops up in my ads. And as you guys know, Instagram ads, they get
He buys
every
about
single time.
everything that comes up.
Beard straighteners and all
Shirts,
sorts of
hats.
like, yeah, a whole bunch of junky
Trinkets.
stuff off of there. So this thing popped up, and immediately I looked at Eric and I go, holy shit. I said, Royce doesn't have to get his hands dirty to pick up bolts in the garage, and maybe he'll help us from now on. So the ad was like for video gamers and computer people, you put it in your fingers.
Wallabies over
You put it in your fingers and you eat your food so you don't mess up your keyboard. But we thought that if there was a scenario where you didn't have to get your hands dirty, you could actually help us a little bit.
You really ordered this off an Instagram ad?
Absolutely. On the spot.
On the spot. It took us about 2 minutes to order that.
You're not even wearing them right, dude.
What?
Put them on right.
All the way up here?
No, dude. 2 fingers. They're like, like, pow,
Yeah.
pow. Way back there.
There
Really
you
like
go.
that?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, then you get to like,
Yeah.
No.
you gotta get
It's
gripping.
better like this.
You gotta get gripping force.
Yeah.
Look at that. It works. Hey, here we got bolts. Let's see if he can help us. Oh, Royce, I dropped the bolt.
Yes! Finally, some help around here.
Nice.
Why? Again?
Yeah.
No, we'll throw that in the clip. Enter the clip right now with my new gift.
What he doesn't know is when we were ordering that is actually the joke was that you could finally find your pecker. Look at it. But we didn't want to hurt your feelings in front of the camera.
Oh.
Should we take 2 again?
Yeah, we're doing take 2. Oh my gosh. Can't keep this dude on track. Oh, okay.
Oh shit, now my face is all red. I gotta like cool down here. Just step outside for a minute now.
Where were we
All
at?
right, take 2.
Take 2, where we're going.
Where's Off Camber
So
going?
we get the question, what is Off Camber? Where are we going? So we want to talk about what 2022 and beyond looks like.
Yeah.
But yeah, the main thing is a lot of people think that we're aspiring to be like some kind of shop or a retailer, and that's absolutely not where we're going. This is more of a,
Negative.
sounds lame, but it's a lifestyle thing. It's we want to show you new places, new things, collaborate with companies that we like, build cool cars, review parts. That's where we're at.
We want to be a resource to you guys that don't get the opportunity maybe to test a whole bunch of different products.
Right.
That don't have the opportunity to live 10 minutes from Sand Hollow, and actually put the products and things that we use to use and be able to kind of give that information back to you guys so that you can make an informed decision when you guys are spending your hard-earned money on buying UTV products, upgrades, machines, whatever that may be.
Yeah.
So let us do the research for you. we'll give you our opinions, we'll give you our thoughts. They're probably not going to line up all the time. There's a few things.
Well, and I think the key to that also is that we're going to be brutally honest. We don't want to recommend anything that we wouldn't eventually run ourselves.
I mean, if you don't like it, we'll tell you.
Yeah.
I mean, if there's things that
You
you
know,
can improve, we're going to tell you.
You know, and we've had companies reach out to us like, hey, we want to, try our products. Be like, yeah, but here's the deal. If we don't like it, then we don't like it.
We don't run it.
No, we're
Exactly.
going to do a completely unbiased thing. Whether we pay for the product, we get a discount. Whether we, a company sends us a product,
Right.
we're going to be brutally honest. That's one of our caveats that happens in every conversation when there's a product involved or a review or anything like that. Is
The cool thing about being at Sand Hollow is we can go run a trail like Double Sammy, change a part and go run the trail that we've done 100 times again, and understand what the exact differences are between part A and part B.
I mean, we can do it in the same day.
Yeah.
we can do it in the same run.
Or
So
we can put
certain
something on my
things you
car.
can't-
Yeah, I was gonna say,
mine on
Royce's
your
car and my car are almost like identical.
Right.
So if it's a tire thing or if it's a almost anything, we can put one on one car and one on the other, and we can have a side by side comparison in real time.
I mean, example
Swap
right
cars.
now, Royce's Walker Everin links or whatever.
Yeah.
they're called,
Like
right?
sway bar links. You can
Right.
watch the videos and see mine versus Ryan's. How's mine doing? Are my tires coming off the ground? Or
Yeah.
I go over something with high clearance trailing arms,
Yep.
and Ryan drags. Same
We've done it a
length
million
car.
times, right? The trail
Yeah.
arm thing happens on a weekly
All
basis.
the time.
And so it's a unique situation where we can actually give true, honest feedback, and you can see in the videos what's working and what's not, even if we're not talking about it a lot of the
Sure.
time.
Right.
There's going to be
So-
a few things we're biased about, obviously. I mean, we manufacture cages, we sell cages.
Mhm.
It's our own thought up design. We spent time up with our local fabricator, kind of going over what we wanted the overall cage to look like, how we wanted it to be. And, the feedback that we've gotten from you guys has been really, really good. We've had a handful of cages and everybody that's bought an Off Camber cage has been extremely happy with it. So,
Yeah, so that's something we plan to continue to do.
Yeah.
Again, we're not going to be a shop, we're not going to be a full retailer, but we are going to continue to do off-camber cages. So the general cage is available, our off-camber 4-seat razor cage.
stop. We have a little secret, and you'll find out here in the next couple weeks. But
And there might be more
there
cages.
might be
Might be more
something else
cases.
that works. Ultimately, we want to be able to give you guys the stuff that we know works and the stuff that we like, and also provide content that you guys want to watch.
Yeah. I think the other thing we're trying to do is kind of push the limit of what these things can do a little bit. We've shown that in the Terex a little bit.
A little bit.
That
You'll
thing
get
was-
green balls for a little bit, buddy.
That thing was capped.
Yeah, she was tapped out.
Well, we're kind of doing that with the general, right? I mean, so a lot of them don't have 35s without portals, right? So we're learning, like, we got to trim. This is what we've got to, I already busted an axle. That's what we've got to fix, right? So there's certain things on each car that we're trying to push the limit to see what it can do without completely busting the shit out of it.
And build
Out of everything.
well-rounded cars too.
Yes,
Something
exactly.
you can take out in the desert, drive 100 miles, go on
Yes.
a rock trail, take to the sand dunes,
Right.
and
Yeah.
have it perform.
I mean, obviously we're pretty rock specific, but we still love to go to the dunes. We still do a Grand Canyon run every year, and things like that. So we like to be
Yeah.
well-rounded, even though most of our videos are on the rocks.
Right. So we're working with a local company here that printed our merchandise, shirts, hats, things like that. Working out a way to more effectively get our product in your hands. The way we were doing it before just didn't sit well with us as a company and as individuals who are supplying a product to people that watch our videos and who generally have time invested in our channel and ourselves, period, right?
So let's let people know the ways that they can support Off Camber if they want to.
Sure. Number
There's the
one,
obvious like and share our videos. That's gonna
Yes,
be the
please
biggest
do
thing.
that.
these are in tiers, right? You got the freebies, we got a little
Yeah,
bit
yeah.
of help, we got a little bit more help, maybe like a top of the food chain helpers.
Yeah, so that's number one is share our stuff. That's going to go a long, long ways. We don't pay for ads. That helps us out.
Yep.
Number two, we're going to be starting up working with a local company for merchandise, Off Camber hats, shirts.
Yep.
We had an online fulfillment service that sourced from everywhere, and the quality just wasn't able to. We weren't able to keep a close eye on it, and it's not something we felt comfortable really pushing.
We weren't happy with with the product that we were receiving and our people that watch our channel were receiving. So the shipping times were extremely long.
Right.
There was a few things that were really, really nice. The shirts turned out nice, things like that, but it was mostly boiled down to shipping times and product times, and then also shipping. They would charge
Shipping costs.
each individual.
Each shirt was like $3 or $4 to ship, and
So,
we just weren't about it.
We weren't on
Right.
board with that. We
Even
don't-
if you ordered 5, didn't matter.
So anyway, we're working with a local company. It's great to support local anyway. We can keep a
Absolutely.
very, very close eye on quality, make sure the fulfillment's getting out, not charge you guys too much for shipping. And we really, really appreciate the support we've gotten from people
Absolutely.
up to this point,
Yeah.
buying our merch, wearing our merch, posting pictures on social with it. It's awesome.
It is
Yeah.
awesome.
So that's way number one. Number two, as we mentioned, we have done some cages. So we designed our own 4-seat razor cage.
Yep.
We've got a general cage design here that's available for sale.
Mm-mm. Not
What?
yet.
What?
Hold your breath.
We might have
We might have
another
another
cage.
We might have another cage in the works.
So you'll find out in a few weeks what we're talking about. There might be another model cage available. As soon as they're done. So yeah, we got cages. We got the razor cage. Email us at offcamberind@gmail.com. The general cage, same email, and then we might have another cage option coming soon. Stay tuned. Way number three is, now that we've provided you guys with a year's worth of videos, we've had a lot of fun doing it. It's been a ton of work, honestly.
Ton of work, ton
For
of
all of us,
time,
we all
ton of
work
money.
full-time, ton of money.
Like,
Yeah.
we're way below the break-even point at this juncture in this endeavor, but
That's how it happens, but we've got another way. If you're interested in supporting the channel,
yeah.
you want to see us go more places, test more products, do more things, have better equipment to film videos.
Yeah, just
You
keep
might
doing what
notice
we've been doing, but enhanced.
Yeah. Go ahead, Brian.
We're gonna be starting a Patreon account. So those of you that feel that there's a value in what we do and what we provide, we'd invite you to check our Patreon out. Think about donating and subscribing and all that stuff to the channel. It would really help us out. Kind of gives us a little bit more push to kind of do things, and helps us, like Bryce said, do videos, go places, test more things, do more things, and just generally continue on and provide what we've been providing.
So yeah, what Patreon is, and because I didn't know for a while, is you can get on there and pledge a certain amount of money a month. Say, hey, I like what these guys are doing. They've been doing it for free. Paying a lot of their own money and time. I want to help them out because I enjoy the content and don't want it to stop.
Right.
And so I want to give you guys $5 a month as an appreciation because I enjoy your stuff.
Yeah.
And so you get to choose the amount, right?
Yeah, it was two things. Right? It was either that or it was Eric on OnlyFans.
And ain't nobody
Who wants to see
that.
Eric on OnlyFans?
Dude, everybody wants to see that. Raquel said no, so I don't know why, but
Fair
whatever.
enough. But anyway, those are the two options. So we decided on Patreon is probably safer
Should
for
we vote
everyone.
instead? Patreon or OnlyFans?
You want to know, you're stuck with the outcome, bro. So
Because someone's got to film you, bro.
What do you think you guys are here for?
Yeah, that's why we're sticking with Patreon.
maybe he ain't got nothing I've never seen.
It's true.
Anyway,
Maybe.
There's no secrets among us.
So
we're going to throw you guys some bloopers, like this kind of stuff, from our videos, and also have exclusive merch occasionally for Patreon subscribers.
yeah,
More than anything, it helps us out. So if you
Yeah.
feel like you want to do that, it's available. The links in the description of the video.
right. We appreciate all the support you guys up until this point.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Share your
we
video, watch the
appreciate it.
videos, all that stuff. It's just another way to kind of help this thing keep going forward and not get kind of stuck in a rut.
Yep.
And just be what it has been. Give us opportunity to do a little bit more and things like that. So
Yep.
we appreciate the help. We appreciate the support, and also everything you know up until this point for following us and subscribing and all that stuff. It really means a lot to us. And it's not just about the money or the subscriber counts or anything like that. We've really built a community of people where we're more than willing to help you guys out and do things and answer questions and all this other stuff. But it's been really cool just meeting people at events.
Yeah.
Having them come up and go, hey man, we watched your video the other day. It's so cool.
So, yeah. And
Jeez,
No, we really do appreciate it because what like Ryan said is we have people come out to us and be like, hey man, we watched all your videos before we came out today and they're super helpful, and it's like, that's awesome. Like that was our
That
goal.
was the goal, right?
That's the
That's
goal.
the whole point.
If you can go here, watch the video, and have an idea of what you're getting into before you go out there, that was the entire goal, and it's awesome.
Yeah, we
Feel
also
like
want to
you're
give a
part of
shout
it.
out to the companies that have helped support us along the way, whether it's
Absolutely.
with parts or just sharing our stuff. We had some companies at least share our stuff. That's great. Revolution Off-Road's been great. We've been working a lot with them. We source a lot of parts through them.
Yep.
Recommend a lot of people to them. They take good care of us.
Yep.
Yep.
Taking care of our people, and that's number one for us.
Yep, exactly.
We're not going to make a recommendation to go to a shop that we know is not either touched our stuff or we've been happy with, or is not going to take care of somebody that we send over there. So
Yeah,
That's
I
right.
mean, it's got the Off Camber approval sticker on it before we recommend it or even send you over there. So Revolution has been phenomenal with us, taking care of our customers. They've done cage installs for us. They've done seats and doors and whatever else our
they've done
customers
installs
want.
for us when we need it.
They have 100%. So
they've been great.
Lane over at Voodoo
Yeah.
is another one where, I mean, without him, we probably wouldn't be where we are cage-wise. Hugely important in our success, specifically in the cages and things like that.
Yeah.
So,
It's
huge
been
shout out
fun
to
to be able
Lane
to
and
do
Voodoo.
that, come up with designs, you know what I mean, and then have people run our cages, and
It's humbling, man.
it's super cool.
It's so cool.
It's super cool.
So, yeah, here's to 2022. We've got a few big plans to build a few cars,
Yeah,
Yeah.
not only for ourselves and the channel, but potentially a few other individuals, which should be really cool. They're cars that we wouldn't otherwise get for ourselves, and so
Right.
that'll be cool to showcase some new products and new vehicles.
So we might have some more garage videos coming out than we've had before,
Yeah.
which will be really fun. So I don't know how much we're going to do that, but hopefully we're going to do that for the few people that have contacted us about doing their builds for them, and they're kind of unique, which will be really fun. So, and again, a lot of times a vehicle that we may want but won't ever get because it just kind of doesn't fit or whatever, it's going to be super fun, I think.
Yep. So, last thing, if anyone has an idea for a video that they really want to see us do, and not what we mentioned with Eric on that one site,
we can still do
drop
that
it
on
in
the
the
side.
comments.
On camera will take care of that.
On camera.
If you guys really want to see that, there's money to be made.
Anyway, drop some ideas in the comments. We appreciate you guys. We'll catch you next year.
Next year.
Well, this will probably come out next year. Never mind, scratch that.
No, same thing.
Same thing.
All next year.
Yeah. So comment in the section below if you guys want to see anything specific. What can we do better? Like, we're always down for constructive criticism. Don't be dicks, but constructive criticism is welcome, especially if it's against Royce or Eric. Just saying.